going on, guys? Tiff is here, and today I'm back and I'm better. Today we're gonna do Spiritbox reaction, but we're gonna do Burning Man. So let's get it popping. But please subscribe.
Do you still find the same humor in the afterlife? Last time we reached out to a comedy legend, the energy in the room was like no other, and also came with a few surprises. Today, we're reaching out to another comedy legend, Bernie Mac. And if you're a fan of either Bernie or comedy, you're not gonna want to miss this. If there's anybody who can help us get through to Bernie Mac, please assist us tonight. We're trying to reach out to Bernie Mac. Bernie, can you hear us? Bernie, your fans miss you so much. Your fans are hoping to hear from that trademark humor that you always brought, Bernie.
Yeah, we miss you, man.
I can feel the connection starting to become established now. Bernie, it's been a while since your passing. Can you first start by coming through and just telling us what it's like for you on the other side? Have you seen any familiar faces or family? How do you feel about the current state of comedy today? I know you had a unique style of comedy that your fans just loved. Soul. We actually just did a session with Tupac Shakur. I'm not sure if you know him or have heard his music, but he just came through talking about today's rap and saying that today's rap lacks a lot of that soul. What's your take on the current state of rap?
Tupac did say that.
Bernie, I'm sure there's way more on the other side than there is here, but what do you miss the most about Earth?
The stage,
and
y'all.
While we're on the topic of talking about Earth and your life here, do you still watch over your family that still hasn't made it to the other side yet with you? Do you miss them, Bernie? What are your thoughts on the current social and political climate? The world is a totally different place nowadays with so much happening. Bernie, you always had an amazing stage presence. How did you build that?
Swag. I ain't heard that right now in a long time. Swag.
I heard something about your grandma, I think. Did she contribute a lot to your success, Bernie? Was she a big inspiration?
She knew fun.
Bernie, do correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I understand, you've always been about tough love. Do you have any wisdom or knowledge that you can share to the world about love? Because I saw this actually in a comment that one of your fans left us. I'm not sure if this is a quote that you used to say, but can you tell us what does the phrase mean, spare the rod and spoil the child? What does that mean, Bernie? Where did that come from? Thank you, Bernie. Your fans are going to appreciate this so much. I know that you were also an actor and you had your own TV show. Did you enjoy acting as much as you enjoyed stand-up?
Both of them, but stand-up was his baby.
Or roles that you turned down that you nowadays wish you hadn't? Bernie, who was your favorite comedian growing up? I remember hearing you say that you wanted to be a comedian ever since you were a young boy. Bernie, if you could go back in time, what's the one thing that you'd tell young Bernie Mac if you could?
Don't stress, kid.
And Bernie, if you could, do you have any advice for any aspiring comedians that wish to follow your path?
Be fearless. Get on that stage.
Has your style of humor changed in the afterlife, Bernie?
Still Bernie.
You loved performing and you loved comedy clubs. Are there still comedy clubs in the afterlife, Bernie?
Everywhere. They club. If you make me laugh.
I know there's a lot of, there's a lot of misinformation about the afterlife and rules that may be there on the other side. Mm-hmm. Bernie, do you still get to crack jokes in the afterlife?
Are you kidding? They can't shut him up.
Your show, the Bernie Mac show, was groundbreaking. Do you have any thoughts on how it's remembered or how you'd like your fans to remember it? Are you still watching the reruns from your old shows up there, Bernie?
Sometimes. Still funny. Yes,
Bernie,
it is.
You were always about that bass in your voice. Has that changed at all in the afterlife? Bernie, you had a talent and an ability for making everyday situations funny. Do you still find the same humor in the afterlife? Bernie, you had a special way of connecting with people from all walks of life. Do you have any advice on that?
Make it count.
We've had a lot of spirits come through over time now talking about their sense of time in the afterlife. Can you tell us, is there a sense of time in the afterlife, Bernie? Bernie, do you remember your first ever big break in comedy?
Comedy Jam, yup.
I was wondering, Bernie, what went through your mind back then when you stepped foot on that stage? What's your take on political correctness in comedy, Bernie? I know you had some strong opinions when you were here about that.
Keep it real, even in
Have
the
you met
afterlife.
any fellow comedians up there, Bernie? Bernie, your I Ain't Scared of You routine was legendary. Do you still feel that fearless in the afterlife?
Still kicking. Different stage. Chi-town.
Before we start to close up the session, Bernie, do you have any final words for your fans or the world watching?
Love you all. Keep laughing. It's good for ya.
Wow, what an amazing session. Bernie Mac is still the king of comedy and is still inspiring us from the other side. Thank you all so much for being a part of this incredible journey. Leave your thoughts down below and let us know who you'd like to see us get in contact.
So what y'all think? Bernie Mac still sound the same. Like, for real though. He says it's different on the other side. He missed the stage on Earth. Please subscribe.